So we are at the Wizard's Tower on the lake. You just finished a long rest, I believe.
Yes, and I changed out spells, so I speak with dead now.
Right. And that is where we are picking up here on day 9. Here in the land
Oh
of
wait, we can
Barovia.
change spells on a long rest.
Yes, you can. Right.
I didn't know that.
Well, it depends on exactly what your class and everything is.
Oh, okay, I got you.
So don't take my word for it. Universal.
Clerics always they get their spells from God, so they just change them. They always know them. They just have to remember them.
I gotcha.
So I know that Bardor, you just made emphasis to the fact you had the Speak with Dead spell. Did you still have this decapitated head from the Wizard's Tower?
Yes, I do remember we were in the wolf thing, and I did something, and you told me I had to have that spell, and I have the spell, so I had to wait to a long rest to bring it up.
Right, got it. Okay. Well, I will to catch everyone else up if they don't remember. On a previous visit to the Wizard's Tower here, you might remember you found all the stuff up on the top floor of the tower, the monster hunting journals and the kind of conspiracy board between Strahd and Rudolph and some figure called Rudolph von Richten. Also up there on that top floor, you found a box that contained a severed head, and Bardor has that box with him now. And with a Speak with Dead spell, it looks like he might have a conversation with the fellow contained therein.
Wouldn't be the strangest thing I do.
Not today.
You want to do that now, or do you want to do it later? It doesn't matter either way to me.
It's completely up to you.
I guess I'm going to open up the box and hit it. Let me cast a spell.
All right. So the head opens its eyes and looks from left to right, not saying anything for a moment, and blinks a few times and looks back to you, Bardor, the caster of the spell, and says, "Who are you?"
Bardor. Who are you?
My name. You know what? Before I start getting crazy, I should remind myself exactly what Speak with Dead allows. Just give me a moment to read it.
Okay.
The corpse must still have a mouth and can't be undead. Check. You can ask the corpse up to 5 questions. Answers are usually brief, cryptic, or repetitive, and the corpse is under no compulsion to offer a truthful answer if you are hostile to it or if it recognizes you as an enemy. Okay, all right, I got this. My name is Jan.
All right, now I'm going to be careful with the questions.
So he'll elaborate. We'll say that that question gets simply more than his name. It needs an explanation of who he is. So he says he is Jan. He is a Vistani traveler that was traveling with a carnival master for several days. When the carnival master killed him.
Okay. Who do we have to know about in this thing that we don't know about yet? I don't remember all the notes. I've only got 4 questions left.
What do you mean? Who do we have to know about in this thing?
Isn't it Von Richten or just Strahd, do you think?
So there was definitely Von Richten, who was at the tower, and then there was like the current owner of it, who's a woman, Dan,
Esmeralda.
whose name Esmeralda.
Right. Esmeralda Davenier, to be specific.
All right, should we go? Do you know of Esmeralda, whatever her name is, and who is she? You have to check to see if he knows, right?
So you're asking him if he knows Esmeralda Davenier.
Yeah, who? Basically, I'm asking him who she is.
He says he doesn't know who that is.
Doesn't know who Esmeralda Davenier is.
Right.
Okay.
If you have been questioned by someone recently, what did they ask you?
Am I in the right? Oh, no wonder I'm in the wrong thing. Okay, there we go. Player handouts. So, did you ask another question? Did I miss it? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I said if you had been questioned recently, what did they ask you?
He says he has been questioned several times by the man who murdered him. And usually it's about his people, the Vistani.
That's kind of odd. You guys got any other questions? Because my next one's going to ask him what he knows about Strahd.
I don't remember. I don't know anything about what happened from the time we burnt down the windmill, basically. Like everything before then, I that's kind of where I came in at. So I don't remember.
I think asking about Strahd is probably good.
I ask him what he knows about Strahd.
Not much. He knows that he is, a vampire. That he has been ruling over Barovia for centuries. Jan did not personally work for Strahd at any point, though he knows other Verstani who have. Usually, a Vistani, when he works for Strahd, it usually consists of just being his eyes and ears to keep him informed of everything that goes on in his land.
So they're spies, okay. Got one question.
Some are, not all of them. Right.
Anyone got any other questions? I got one left before I have to cast it again.
Nope.
You got it.
You got this.
Is there anything you think we should know?
Well, I'm trying to run that through the filter of he doesn't really even know who you are.
Yeah, I know, but I'm kind of out of questions, so I figured I'd throw.
Right. So he can tell you that the carnival owner is not to be trusted, and if you are a friend to the Vistani people, you would be wise to caution them about this man. for Jan believes that he intends them harm.
All right. So one of us telling about the carnival by then.
Did we get the name of the carnival owner?
Isn't that one, whatever his name is?
Rictavio is the...
Rictavio.
Right.
Okay.
The one we found the thing and took the armor instead of giving it back to him.
No. I think Rictavio... Oh, wait, maybe was that...
Rictavio was the half-elf bard
Yeah.
that you met in the inn, and you also helped save his tiger.
Yeah, that was the week that I was gone. I listened to that at the gym on like 4 times speed when you guys
That was
protected
my
the
first
tiger.
game.
Right.
That was my first game. I remember that because y'all were in the pub when I was introduced.
Right. So that was Rictavio, and he took off out of Vallacky, and has been hiding out. But you don't know where.
Rictavio cut this guy's head off?
Yep.
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
Kind of puts him in a different light, doesn't it? All right, so I'm out of questions for now, so I'm going to tuck the head back in the sack. Because I want to keep... That's a 3rd level spell. I only have 2 of them. I don't want to burn anymore. All right.
Here's a couple of handouts anyway. Esmeralda, and Rictavio.
Is this the first time seeing him in this adventure? I lose track sometimes.
Those are the first times I gave out those handouts.
Okay.
So
I sometimes mix the one I did play before and this one, so I have to...
I'm going to look through the NPC handouts for a moment. I don't want to overwhelm you with unnecessary handouts. Esmeralda, Ismark, yeah. Irene is an important one. I should give you that one.
By the way, we still got like a couple kids hanging out with us in this tower, right?
But yes, we do.
Yes.
Okay.
There are what, 5 children with you?
Yeah, the 5 that the town was looking for.
Right. No, the
Okay.
3. The 3 was the missing orphans, and then these 5 others are from you don't know exactly where.
Oh, that's right. Oh, do we have to go get the 5 others from the Raven people too still? Or did we do that already?
You know, I don't know who has what.
Not.
You gave the 3 to the Raven people, then went back for the 5.
Yeah, well... No, we put 3 in we put 3 in this tower, had them stay here so we could go back to rescue the 5, but we snuck the 5 out instead of getting in a fight. The Ravens come and took them, and then we went back down inside. I just don't remember if we went back to get them.
I gotcha. No, yeah, the Ravens would have them at the winery, but you have the 3. I don't think it super matters either way, but I think you are right. Your retelling of events, I think, is true. So you've got 3 with you right now.
Hey guys, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I don't know why I can't get my Roll20 to load
Huh.
for some reason. I don't know.
Can't get the load at all, or can't get it to connect?
I reloaded. And it just sits there and says loading.
It just
Basically.
gets the black screen.
Yeah, it's a black screen. This is basically, with the loading screen. Yeah, it's all
Right.
black.
What
the tools
happens
up in
if
the
you
corner.
refresh the page?
It does the same thing. I exited out of it just now and tried to the tab completely and
Right.
redo it, but it
What browser are you using?
Chrome.
Okay.
Right.
Did you check to see if the connecting app is updated?
I usually update everything when it asks me to.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what to tell you with that one. Usually, you know,
I was just trying to see if you had any
any
suggestions.
specific.
I'll keep trying.
I mean, other than, if you can give your whole computer a reboot, maybe.
Yeah, that might be the only way.
Yeah, I think I'll just go ahead and do that.
Yeah, we're not going to be jumping into any fights for the foreseeable future, so don't worry too much about tactics or anything like that. If you just want to listen along while you troubleshoot.
Most definitely.
All right. Okay, so it is early morning. You do have these orphans with you. You're at the tower. And it actually, for that matter, Rictavio pulls up this morning in his carnival wagon, and he, you presumably are inside the tower, and presumably at the top where you can look down and you can.
I would have to be outside the tower.
You would be. You would. You're absolutely right. To cast the Speak with Dead, you would have to be outside. So at least you, Bardor, are outside the tower. And we'll say that Rictavio didn't see what exactly you were doing. So you can, whoever wants to be outside to talk to Rictavio as he pulls up, we can assume that you are out there with Bardor.
Why did he have to be outside the tower? Remind me.
The tower is covered in an anti-magic field,
Okay.
so you can't cast any spells while inside the tower. And he wanted to cast Speak with Dead with this decapitated head, so that is why he would have to have been outside.
Okay. I will definitely be outside the tower
with Bardor. Got it. So you see the carnival wagon pulling up, and he immediately recognizes you and gives a sheepish kind of wave with an expression on his face, almost as confusion as to why you're here. And
before he gets too close, I whisper over and I say, do we keep it to ourselves or do we confront him?
Well, we didn't ask. Did we ask why he said he killed him?
No.
I ran out of questions on that type. He just...
so maybe we should keep it to ourselves for now.
I think we keep it to ourselves, yeah.
Okay.
So Hale, Adventure is taking shelter in this old tower, I see.
I'll say... Oh, go ahead, Berter.
Oh, that's fine. I was just going to be a sarcastic person like I normally am.
I think I was going to do the same thing, so you go.
You know, no magic, no fuss. We just chill out.
Have you been inside the tower?
Are the kids still inside, or are they out with us?
We'll say they're inside, and the door is closed. So
I think that makes sense because we probably wouldn't have reanimated a dead corpse in front of the children.
Is that where the head was originally found?
Say again.
Okay, let's tell them it was empty.
No, I'm wondering if we just... I don't know if we want to tell them we know how to get in the tower, but how are we going to get the kids out is my only concern at the moment.
Well, you are kind of on the spot. He's in front of you and asking you where the kids are, so you don't necessarily have the luxury of a conference before you answer the question.
Yeah. I will say, why do you ask?
Oh well, there's a trick to it, of course.
Oh yes. Would you care to describe the trick?
Make a deception check.
This is why I should never talk to anybody. Okay. Let's see. Oh no. This is not good. Ooh. Not terrible.
I have an 8 charisma, so you're better than me.
Re-roll if you need to. I can mark it off when I get it pulled back up.
Ha
Get that
ha!
down.
Victory, Rictavio.
All right, Rictavio's insight does not see through your deception, and he's okay. So you're asking him what the trick is, even though you full well know what it is, and he says, "So, well, you see, there's this pattern of foot and hand positions you have to imitate, and there's a plaque on the door that you see."
Really? Show us.
Now he's going to show you, and this door's going to be open, and there's going to be people inside.
I know. I have a sarcastic comment for that too.
Okay. He kind of straightens up his coat and steps in front of the door and begins gesticulating into the various positions, and the door opens, and he looks back at you with a sour look on his face and says, "It's clear you've been inside."
Yeah, I didn't feel like doing the dance.
Usually I charge people for keeping them entertained.
Rictavio, we had very good intentions in testing you in this fashion. We have reason to believe that someone who has been to this tower has committed a most heinous act of murder, and given that we are using it to shelter these children temporarily, we thought it was wise just to make sure that you were on the up and up.
Children? Where did these children come from?
The orphanage in Vallacky. They ran off, and we have traveled into the wilderness to rescue them.
Oh, very good of you then. What is it, what is this heinous act that you speak of?
Oh, well, it's better to show you. Bardor, would you please show Rictavio the mutilated victim?
Okay.
And I'm just going to be really carefully watching Rictavio and his reaction when Bardor pulls the decapitated head out of the bag.
So Bardor presents the box, and Rictavio says, "What's in the box?" I'm sorry. That was terrible. I couldn't resist. Anyway, so Bardor pulls the head out, and you know what? Can I give myself uninspiration for that one? I feel especially.
My question there, Dan, were you referring to the movie Seven or movie UHF? Because UHF you actually did a pretty good impression of, but Seven not so much.
What's the line in UHF about what's in the box?
It's what's in the box that Oshido-san is bringing down the aisle. That's the line.
Oh, what's in the box? Oh, get inspiration for mentioning Weird Al's UHF.
All right, awesome.
Excellent. Well,
Nice.
yes. What's nothing? You get nothing. All right. Enough of this tangent. So, where was I? Rictavio was going in. You said there were some kids in there. All right. Where else are we? What's going on?
We pulled the head out to see how he reacts.
The head. Right. The head. So you pull the head out. So he immediately picks up that you're picking up that he has something to do with this. So he's not going to insult your intelligence, and he says so. I'm not going to insult your intelligence by denying it. Yes, if you're asking, I did kill that man. He was traveling with me, and then he tried to murder me in my sleep, and I defended myself.
And
Okay.
He's a common thief, and I bet you he didn't include that part where he attacked me first.
I'm doing a zone of truth right now.
Can you do that after the fact?
Well, we'll ask him again.
So
We'll ask him to clarify.
You're saying you have a spell that can compel him or reveal if he's telling the truth, and you're going to ask him if he's willing. You're effectively asking him to take a magical polygraph.
Yeah, basically.
And he says he has no trouble at all confirming his statement. And he does so. Can you can voluntarily fail a save, right? Yeah, you can. And he's something of a spellcaster himself. He tells you.
Oh, of what kind then?
I'm bad guys. By the way, sorry.
He knows some clerical magic. So he is fully aware what spell you're casting, and that's why he completely. So anything else you want to ask him while you've got him under this zone of truth?
why did you cut off the head? Killing yourself in self-defense, I get, but decapitation seems a bit much.
He said, I had questions for the man, and I had the magical means to ask them after his death, and it was impractical to carry around his entire body. Which also rings as true.
Who are you really?
Okay, you're metagaming now, but I
The
can't.
magic on that one is that's
Yeah, but I'm saying no. I'm saying you, Christopher Good. You know who he is, and so you're fucking.
No, I'm asked. I didn't mean it to be that way. That's not what I was playing that way. As the magic seems beyond what I would think of him. That's what I was asking.
Right. So,
Because that's a necromancy spell or a clerical spell.
He's got third level speak with dead. It's in his spell repertoire. So he says, flat out, the same way that you can cast it is the same reason he can cast it.
And no, I wasn't mentoring that. That was just.
I know. I was teasing anyway. But to answer that question, or not to answer it, let me actually read Zone of Truth now so I can see what it does. Because with that question, if he's not compelled to offer an answer, he might choose not to answer that question.
I went ahead and displayed it in chat.
Nice.
The creature can't speak a deliberate lie. So that's what it says. So he will not speak a deliberate lie. He will not speak. Who are you really? Mum was the word. He did not answer that.
Where do you get your clerical powers from?
Well, the pause is more me than him. He says he meditates daily, and that he gets his clerical powers the same way that he would imagine the members of your group get theirs.
But which deity?
He says the Morning Lord.
And what pray tell, Rictavio, are you doing in this tower? How do you have access to it?
Well, how do I have access to it? Well, when I left Vallacky, I knew of this place, and so I thought it would be good to lay low here for a little while the whole tiger business blew over.
And how did you know of this place? It seems like you've been the guest of the owner or something like that.
I've been here before. Yes.
Are you friends with the owner of this place?
Well, you'll see that there is nothing of what one would call an owner of this place. It is largely abandoned, and while I have occupied it, I think others have as well. I was about to go inside and see the state of the place and see what I might glean.
You know, after us saving your ass, I would think you would not dance around your answers so much.
A man's private business is his own private business, is it not?
Until the point when we're trying to figure out what your real guilt in cutting someone's head off is.
I have subjected myself to your zone of truth and spoken plainly that I acted in self-defense, and that I kept the head because I had questions for the criminal.
Would you at least care to tell us what questions you asked the criminal and what you learned? We are similarly perplexed with what we learned.
That's not important.
But it was important enough for you to cut off a dead man's head and carry it someplace to ask the questions.
He's obviously uncomfortable and says, I have answered your questions about the circumstances of the head. I think we are done here now.
And Dan, quick question: when he said that's not important, he was still under the zone of truth, right? So like that would be a true statement. The answers are not important.
I see what you're saying. All right. So, he can rationalize that they're not important to you.
Okay. No problem. I just wanted to understand what I should take.
It's very subjective, about what makes it something important. By some rationale, you could say that it is important. What I will do is I won't dance on the fence too much with this. What I will say is he tries to say it's not important.
Not it. That's fine.
But he can't get the words out. In very much like a Jim Carrey Yes Man, or whatever that movie was, Liar Liar, where he couldn't lie. That was the one. So you see him trying to contort his mouth to actually saying the words, like it doesn't matter. But he struggles and eventually gives up so as not to further incriminate himself. And that's when he gets frustrated and stands up and says, "We're done here."
Okay.
I guess we are.
Well, back to Vallacky. Take the kids to safety. Is that the next thing?
Yeah, because the way he acts, we don't want to trust him now.
So
Absolutely
kind of
not.
looks up to this guy and is just like, what a weirdo.
So was the story that the orphans ran away from the orphanage, or they were taken?
They ran away.
Okay.
At one point because of the bad things that were happening at the orphanage, where the kids were having nightmares and waking up with bruises.
The demon.
Right.
Okay. Do we know where that demon is?
Yeah, we killed it.
Killed him. Right.
Okay, so it should be safe for him now, for sure.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, we go to an orphanage and see demons and other things around the town. A guy that won't answer us 100%, you don't trust now.
Right.
So.
Right. So there's definitely something about his identity that he's keeping secret. And he didn't want to reveal what the line of questioning was with the head, Jan.
I mean, we kind of gave him the third degree, you know.
Yeah, but he danced around a lot of the questions without answering them.
Yeah, that's true.
But we'll move on to Vallacky.
Do it.
All right, so you leave the tower with Rictavio now taking up residence inside. As Rictavio goes inside and ascends to the second floor, you can hear Buster say, "Oh no, not you again." And of course, Buster is the animated bust that is affixed to a windowsill on the second floor of the tower. You helped Buster with his romantic aspirations towards Esmeralda, who is staying at the tower. You haven't met Esmeralda yet, I don't think.
No, we have not. Can we see the little candle dude from where we are?
The little what dude?
The guy we were just talking about.
Rictavio?
No, the other.
Yeah, I mean, those of you who were inside during the discussion with Rictavio would have come down the elevator and seen Buster inside.
Oh, I was saying, can we see him through a window from the outside?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Keep moving on then. I was gonna take a look back and see if he's getting messed with.
Yeah, nothing you can see from the outside.
We'll just go to Vallacky then.
Alright, so we'll move on down the road. Our first random encounter. Look at that. Look at that. Of course we hit one.
Remember, we only have to run away faster than the children.
All right, so this was a fortunate one. We don't have too much to worry about here. So, where is it? There it is. You discover a foot trail that cuts through the wilderness. It is unclear what left this trail, but you could follow in either direction to either side of the road, or you could ignore it and just keep on going.
Think a survivals for checking, like tracking type stuff will help?
It couldn't hurt.
But we don't want to go off into the woods.
I'm just trying to identify what the tracks are.
Good survival checks. So they look like human footprints, but they don't appear to be proper shoes. They seem to be more like moccasins or something like that.
I relayed that to the party. Don't know. I don't think we should go going after it with the kids, though.
I think that's
right.
That's the general consensus, I think. So you're just going to leave this mysterious trail behind and continue the other half an hour to Vallacky. And your trip is uneventful the rest of the way. So it is 8 o'clock in the morning as you are arriving back at the western gate of Vallacky. The orphanage is on the western side of town, so that works out as you come in from the side here. So Miss Claudio and Milivaj are very delighted at the return of the three boys, and they are falling over themselves in gratitude. And said that they only wish they had the proper resources to give you the payment you deserve. But in the meantime, they will offer you all of their prayers, um, and prayers and praise. Now you're across the street from the church, where I believe Irina is still stationed.
Yes, she's there with the dog.
Right? Still. It's been a quiet time for her. She's been laying low and helping her uncle, who is Father Lucian.
I asked her if she's had any visions or anything while she's in the church.
She says no, but here, let me see if I can find this in improv. This I think I can do this. Here we go. Let's look at Town of Vallacky. Special events. So, so Irina told this disturbing story about this crying that woke her up the other night. And she looked out the window of her bedroom in the church, and she could see a veiled woman in a finely made black dress standing outside the grounds of the church, meticulously passing a necklace with black pearls between her fingers, chanting quietly to herself and apparently weeping. And when Irina went to investigate, she turned and found that the woman had vanished into thin air before she got out there. So that was very mysterious.
That is a little strange. But you yourself have not had the dreams that you used to have?
She says no, it's been quiet ever since leaving the village of Barovia. She's found peace and is very grateful. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Dan. What was that?
She's found a measure of peace in the past week that she hadn't known in Barovia for a while.
You guys think it's the bones that are back here? Because we did get the bones back there, correct?
We did. It could be.
Could be that. It could be the grounds are holy to begin with. It could be sheer coincidence.
All right.
Should we move on to the other matter? And by the way, I don't remember what the other matter was. Is it worth just taking a second to go over kind of the outstanding items we have?
Sure, sure. The one that I remember most in the forefront of my mind is that Lady Voctor had given you a special magical spell book that she wanted delivered into the hands of the burgomaster's son, Victor. You decided that the kids were more time sensitive, so you went to do that. But Lady Voctor was very eager to get this book into Victor's hands. Now, she didn't elaborate as to her reasoning, nor did you inquire. But that is one. You do have that book on you. As far as other open threads, I'm trying to.
We have the agreement we made to deal with the burgomaster with the lady. To get him in line, she doesn't know how we were going to do it.
And then we have the issue of the hags that have stopped harming us at night, right? But they're still out there.
Right. They are out there. They compelled you into doing their bidding on delivering their hag's eye to Cyrus Bellevue in Castle Ravenloft, which you did. And so far they have honored their part of the bargain and have not murdered you in your sleep.
Okay. And
slowly.
Did we get back those? Did people get back? I mean, we're talking to a priest right now, so
yes, you
just thinking. Did people get back the hit points?
They did.
Okay.
Yeah, the long rest you just took last night was fully restful, and there was no problem.
Okay.
Get on the hag's bad side again, though, and that might not stay that way. Right.
Yeah, but I have removed curse now.
Dan, I would like to look at the spell book that Lady Voctor gave us.
Okay. You can.
I'll sit down in like a pew in the church.
You can
or in the temple.
Make an Arcana check.
All right.
There's rituals detailed in this book for supposedly for teleportation that are clearly wrong. It's not clear what they're trying to do, but this would result in disastrous teleportation, whatever it is.
Interesting. And everyone help me remember this. It was her who had two servants who went missing, and we basically figured out that they had been like test subjects on his teleportation experiments.
The missing servants were the burgomaster's servants.
Okay.
Right, yeah. Lady Voctor had a missing servant by the name of Halik that you just found in the werewolf den. And actually freed him before he died. So that was where her missing servant went. He could very well be home by now.
Okay.
But yes, you did talk to Victor and pretty much concluded that Victor teleporting accidented his two family servants out of existence.
So this is interesting in that Lady Voctor seems to be encouraging our friend Victor to continue to make fatal mistakes in teleportation.
Well, it sounds like she's trying to kill him because don't we know that he cursed the daughter?
Yes.
So if you have all that, I would think you'd think she's just trying to kill him.
And Keldrin, I'm sorry, before you go on, I just want to tell you too that your Arcana check was good enough that that one of these rituals was clearly a summoning ritual, mislabeled as a teleportation ritual.
Okay. All right. I'll share the information with everyone too, and that seems to support the killing hypothesis.
Right.
And I think we don't feel great about this Victor guy either, right? I mean, I'm looking around at the party here. What would we
We've already killed
Lose
his
a lot of
father,
sleep over an accident that befell him.
Well, we just left. The only reason we left him, remember, because we didn't want to at that time have to deal with the burgomaster.
Oh, I thought we killed him already.
No, we have not killed him.
So we haven't killed anyone in that household yet.
Okay.
I love the emphasis on yet.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, it feels like we've been working our way up to it for
Oh,
many
yeah, because we're gonna have to. Because we told Lady Wagner that, he wouldn't be a problem anymore. So.
Yeah, we're gonna replace him.
Yeah.
Well, no time like the present, maybe.
Yeah. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Do we want to do it stealthily or just fast and hard?
Well, if you're going to be replacing him, I'm thinking stealth is important.
Well, we could say there was an attack and we took care of it and get rid of the bodies.
Are you intending to deliver the book to the burgomaster's son?
I can make a
Possibly.
I can make a distraction as well, like on the other side of town.
You know, it strikes me a really good way to dispose of the real burgomaster is through a teleportation accident. It's very clean.
Yeah, we could make that happen, apparently.
Even if it's just the body.
Yeah.
The body, parentheses, S, involved with this operation.
Well, we said we'd put the book in the kid's hand. We did not say what shape he would be in.
Yeah. And I think it's fair, we can intuit that her intention here, I don't suspect she'll be particularly broken up by news of his demise. By the way, I love the fact that we're sort of planning this murder-ish thing in a divine temple. That's just awesome.
For the greater good.
I would prefer if there was some way that we could not create collateral damage. I mean, it's clear that Burgomaster has his issues, and his son definitely is one that the universe will not miss. But the soldiers, his guards, are surely just following orders, providing for their families.
Well, there is a way we can do it. Weren't we checking in on the missing gods and stuff, and we hadn't given him that answer yet?
I think so. That sounds right.
So why don't we go there this morning saying we need to talk to you alone about your missing people?
Then we talk to him, we kill him.
And we replace them.
Okay. Yeah, you've said the replace thing a couple times, and I'm a little fuzzy on how exactly we do that.
Oh, you'll see when we get there.
Now, one other thing that is happening this morning while you're hanging out at the church is that one of you catches Izek kind of spying. He's standing over by the fence of the church and intently looking in like he's trying to catch sight of someone, though he doesn't want to go inside.
Isn't that the weird dude with all the Irina dolls?
Right, and he's got the demon arm.
Oh, this is a really good time to go for the burgomaster. Let him be distracted by whatever he's looking at.
Fair enough.
Agree.
But who else is here?
The girl.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk over to Irina real quick.
Yeah.
And just tell her, don't leave the temple at all. Stay inside. You see a weird guy with a demon arm? Avoid him.
I look at the dog, I point at her, and I say, protect.
Got it. Yeah, she said he started coming around yesterday and was looking at her strangely.
I mean, she's a beautiful woman, and he's somewhat. I don't think we need to overthink this. I like your point, Bardor. He's distracted. Let's take advantage.
So we're heading towards the house then.
All right, to the burgomaster's house. We'll march through the streets here. We'll take this back street this time, because why not?
Has he got guards surrounding? Oh wait, well we're going in anyway. Never mind. Are they going to be suspicious when we come out with one less person?
So there's again a lot of hustle and bustle going on. People are cleaning up from after the Festival of the Blazing Sun. They haven't announced the next festival yet, but surely it's the burgomaster usually doesn't keep people waiting long to find out when the next festival will be, and people are beginning the process anew. So there's a little bit of hustle and bustle around the mansion. I'm gonna drop you over on the other map here. Now your tokens are already on this map. I'm not sure where they are though. It looks like we got you all in the attic here. So let me move you back down.
While you're doing that, this is a little metagamey, but just so Chris, the plan is for you to take the place of the burgomaster, and then what? Do we like flash the spiritual blender signal for you to like drop your disguise and come with like how do we deal with that?
Dan and I had talked about that. I'm actually going to be switch characters. I'm basically taking a copy of my character and remaking them.
Okay, got it. Thank you. I think I must have missed that the week I was out, that discussion or whatever. Got it.
All right, I think I've got everybody down here now. Of course, we don't have Murmur with us, so just 5. But we should be here at the ground floor of the burgomaster's mansion.
All right, well, I guess we got to go in and find the burgomaster.
Before we do, it might be worth, again, naming Darius here as our spokesperson. I've noticed that he has a little bit more success in persuading people of certain things.
Are you trying to say I'm a little gruff?
I am also gruff. I sympathize with you, but
I'm sarcastic. I know I am.
Well, if you think it's for the best.
You're very charismatic, sir, and we need a deft touch.
Considering my character only has an 8 charisma, kind of matter, you know.
To be clear, Dan, that's what I'm getting at, not you. But you have an 8 charisma, and I have 8 charisma, and I don't like the deception roll possibilities there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm mostly just okay at deception. But at least I don't have a negative.
Yeah, well, that's why I play my charisma sucks, so my character's an asshole.
I got a +4 in deception, but
Oh.
what was the other one that we were talking about? Persuasion. I'm only got a +1 though.
Okay, if it comes to persuading the burgomaster, I'm your guy. But lying isn't exactly my strong suit.
Well, then, oh, sorry, what's the name of the new character? I forgot.
Games?
Games. I did not forget, I knew that. Games, you seem somewhat skilled at dissembling. Maybe you should tell the tale.
I'd give it a shot. What was the? I'm not sure if I was here when y'all did the thing for the burgomaster, so I'm not really sure what happened exactly. So, I mean, when we go in, as long as we can kind of speak as a party, and if there's something we need to lie about, or I need to lie about.
I think the only thing we need to convince him. We need to convince the burgomaster that we have sensitive news about his missing guards, and that this is news for his ears only.
And to be clear,
if you
it's
can
his missing servants.
Servants, I'm sorry.
Right.
And if you can perhaps manage to plant the suspicion that someone in his household is involved, and for that reason, no one can be trusted to hear what we have to tell him. We must be alone with him. And then if we achieve that objective, I believe Bardor can take the rest.
Okay. What are we?
Actually, talking about that.
We're kind of conversing about it as a group here. What am I supposed to say has happened to his servants? That we found them dead? But
No, you don't want to tell him. If he asks you what happened, say we have to be alone to go over that. And then you kind of insinuate it within his house that it is happening, so we don't want people to hear it.
I gotcha.
Because everyone who joined us in that room has to die. So let's try and make that number 0.
Okay, gotcha.
Now, with that said, when we go in there, do we want to turn this into mainly melee and put a silence up so no one can hear what's going on and kill them in hand-to-hand combat?
I like the idea.
I think
I can also create a distraction too while we're in there. Let's see. Well, actually, I don't know. It's only within 5 feet.
I like the silence thing a lot more.
Okay, let's do it. Well, I just meant as far as us coming in with 6 people, or how many we have, and then coming out with 1 less. Do you think that's gonna raise suspicion? We're just gonna give it a shot.
I feel okay about it.
This is servants. I could always walk out as him with us talking, and are the servants going to really pay attention to how many it is if he's with us?
I like that.
Right.
You're right.
So what would you guys like me to do in all this? Just be there in case shit goes down?
And once we get him alone in the room, we're going to kill him.
Right.
How big is the zone on your silence?
Give me 1 second. I think it's 20 feet.
Yeah, you can shoot him from across the room.
It's a 20-foot sphere.
And sorry, just really quick aside. Remind me why we're murdering this person again. Because he's like a despotic ruler, right?
Well, we had the thing about the people in the stockades and the square to start, and then he was going to kill the god because he said something wrong about him, about the festival, and we made a deal with the lady to stay out of things if we get him in line.
So this is the sort of what would you have done if in 1931 Germany you knew a young Hitler kind of theory that we're going with here, right? This guy's on the wrong path and we're taking him out.
Correct.
Yep.
I'm totally down with this.
I don't mean to put a fly in your ointment, which is to say that I absolutely do. But
Protein.
The burgomaster, as he stands, is opposed to the despot Strahd, and his decrees for mandatory happiness are all in an effort to free the people from Strahd and his tyranny. Lady Fiona Wachter is a Strahd loyalist.
And we know that.
Well, you can do a better job as burgomaster. Make some real change.
Yeah.
Some genuine happiness, not this forced happiness.
Yep.
Because that's going to be more of a defense than, putting on a fake smile.
And wasn't a certain guy in Germany trying just to save his country?
So that's why he's had so many carnivals and festivals and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, it's coming to get in the bigger picture here.
Plus, I think if we inspect his basement, I'm sure we'll find evidence of weapons of mass destruction.
Right.
So this is all above board.
All right, you guys ready to move it?
Totally not their opium field in the back.
I didn't hear you.
I said it's totally not because of their opium or their poppy field in the back.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, I just kind of knock at I see there's a guard here. Kind of look at him, just kind of knock on the door, step up the steps. You know, give it a good knock. Looks like a big sturdy door. So
there's guards outside here, but a servant inside asks if you're here to see the burgomaster.
yes,
And,
we're here.
Yeah, and if you can elaborate.
Yes, we're here for when you speak with the burgomaster. It's a matter of great importance.
And can I tell him what it is regarding?
He should know. He should know about the missing servants.
Oh, yes. We've all been very concerned about that. Right away, please. And she ushers you in and says, come on in. And she shows you into the den here to the north. And she says she will get the burgomaster right away if you will wait here for just a moment.
Okay.
In the den, inside the den itself.
Right.
Safina, are you with us, or are you deliberately waiting outside?
No, I am absolutely with you.
Okay, got it.
Whoever's going to be the one to speak should probably be on the farther side of the room, so when you talk to him, he'll want to move towards you.
Gotcha. I'm kind of gonna stay away from this window here too.
Dan, can I have a 20-foot circle?
10-foot circle?
Yeah, 20-foot sphere, actually.
You got it. That is a 20-foot radius circle.
That's a good size.
All right, so you are all shown your way into the den. The servant comes away and hurries up the nearby staircase, and before long, coming down the staircase is the burgomaster and his two hounds that he has with him, and they come.
While the servant's gone, that window to the up, does it have curtains?
It does.
Are they drawn?
They are.
Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
No problem, no problem. So the burgomaster comes in with his two mastiffs, and good day. I was told you had some information about my missing servants.
Yes. We believe that. So there's no one else in the room besides him and the dog, right? Him and the dogs.
Right.
And us.
Right.
And as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't change anything, right?
Nope. I figure now's the best time.
The door is closed behind him, is that right?
It is.
Okay.
All right. So if you're going to start casting a spell, not everybody has to roll for initiative, but at least the dogs and the burgomaster and Bardor.
Can we roll for initiative though? If we want?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody can at this point because the burgomaster got really good initiative.
Might as well.
Of course, I got a really low initiative this time.
Oh,
To cast
sorry.
a spell, do I need to roll initiative?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, so close.
I was hoping to get a surprise.
Hey Dan, I don't think it put me in the turn order for some reason.
It didn't. Let me get that fixed here. Let me add Bardor for 3. And what are we talking? Darian, right?
Yep.
Add Darian for 21. All right, I think that's everybody. And Darian, you get the Bardor starts casting a spell, and the Burgomaster immediately starts going, "What is the meaning of this?" And as he starts to get the word "what" out of his mouth, Darian, you get to act.
So silence isn't up yet?
Not
Nope.
yet.
Shit.
You could take a non-magical approach to this and try to tackle him. I will say with a successful grapple, you will have your hand clasped over his mouth.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of doing. I don't think I could talk my way out of this one. So would that be athletics?
It would be contested strength checks. So yeah, you could roll athletics, and he's gonna roll. Ooh, and he got
Crap.
a good roll. So he wiggles free. Now he's wearing a big breastplate. In addition to his noble clothing, he often likes to wear this breastplate. So he wiggles away, and you do not get your hands on him. Now he immediately screams for his guards. And this is what he does. Now he brandishes his rapier and commands his dogs to attack. And let's say he is going to go after Darian, the person who's trying to muzzle him. He's going to attack with his rapier. Does a 16 hit?
It does not.
All right, so he lunges with his rapier, but misses, and then we go to games.
All right. I want to cast Hold Person. I don't know if that transferred over there. Oh. One sec. Oh, dang, I don't think I did that right. Anyway, it says choose a humanoid and they must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed.
He succeeded on his save. I'm having good
darn.
rolls. The best laid plans of mice and men, right?
Yeah.
I'm not done. You gotta get to the ground, though.
In that case, I am going to cast Fairy Fire. Wait, no, I'm not. I can do that. I can cast another first level spell in my turn, right?
You can't cast two spells on the same turn. If you can do a cantrip and a spell, but you can't do two spells. You can do two cantrips, but you can't do two.
I want to do Druidcraft and kind of. There's a fireplace in the room, right?
I don't think so. No fireplace. No.
Okay, well, I kind of just want to make a loud noise just coming from the back of the room and see if that gets the dog's attention with Druidcraft. And then in my turn.
Okay, let's see. What's your spell? Your DC is 13. Let's give the dogs something to see if either one of them is distracted. So we'll say that they both are distracted, and they both will have disadvantage on any attack rolls that they make. And this guy here is gonna start by attacking Keldrin with disadvantage.
I love that he has disadvantage, but why does he have disadvantage?
Because who was it? Games had done some druidcraft to cause a very loud bang to distract the dogs. Right. Might be generous on my part, but I figured.
I'm definitely not complaining. I just wanted to make sure you didn't think I had some magical effects that I don't have.
Right. So there's a miss on his bite, and this guy over here. Let's say 1, 2 is games. All right, so games disadvantage, and that misses you, I'm sure. And we go to Keldrin.
Yes.
Okay. Bonus action to go into the Blade Song. I'll move over here and I will cast Green Flame Blade at the Baron.
All right.
So I make a attack.
15 hits.
Okay, so in that case, all right. So he takes 5, and the dog that's attacking me takes 4 fire damage, and then the damage from the rapier itself is going to be, bear with me one moment, 7.
Okay, down goes the Burgomaster.
Okay, I will shout, whatever you're going to do it now to Bardor.
All right, and that's what you hear, Safina.
All right.
You got some angry puppies near you.
Yeah. I guess I'm gonna take a swing at the one on the left. And I'll use steady aim for the advantage. Which still doesn't really make a whole lot of sense for a non-ranged weapon, but sure.
Sure, we'll take it, right?
I think this would be a good time to actually play this, and I don't know how you want to manifest that, but this seems like a good place to do it.
I'm gonna keep that right here for a moment.
Okay.
Because I don't know how I'm gonna rule it yet, but I'm gonna rule it somehow.
Yeah, so use it somewhere during this encounter, basically.
You got it.
Cool.
All right, so there was Safina taking out the dog on the left. There's one down pooch. Lethal damage or non-lethal damage on that pooch?
Non-lethal.
Non-lethal damage on the pooch. The one over here is going to attack Safina, no longer at disadvantage. Safina, an 11 misses, I'm sure.
Yep.
All right, now we're going to play this fortuitous circumstance that at the exact moment the Burgomaster called out, somebody on the street called out at the exact same time, and so the guard did not hear the Burgomaster's call. That is your fortuitous circumstance.
I shapeshift into the Burgermaster.
All right.
And as I do that, I go over towards the dog going, calm, calm, calm. Because I look and sound just like the Burgermaster now.
But you are not dressed like him.
No. But can I get an animal handling roll on it?
I'll give it to you.
Bummer. Didn't want to have to do it.
Re-roll it.
All right, Darian.
Hang on, I just tell him to re-roll that.
Yeah, if you wanted to.
I'll give it another try, but how am I re-rolling it?
I have lucky.
Okay.
Oh, you're using the lucky feat. Okay.
Hopefully this works.
I think. Wait, can you use luck to have someone else re-roll something?
Doesn't matter.
Not that it matters, but just out of curiosity. I thought it was only you get to re-roll something.
I believe you're correct that if you want to use it for somebody else, there's an additional feat or something like that, or you can spend 1 luck point when an attack roll is made against you. Whenever you make an attack roll or an ability check, you can spend 1 luck point. Yeah, so you cannot grant them to others. Cards, the blue cards you can grant to others, but not luck points.
Okay.
All right. So the result really wasn't that much better anyway, and we're at Darian, who's got an angry pooch.
All right, sorry, doggy.
Non-lethal damage.
Well, that's a nat 1.
Do you have multi-attack?
I do. I can try again. And a nat 20. Oh my god. That is 11 damage, and I'm just smacking it in the face with the hilt of my sword.
All right. Down goes Poochie. All right, so congratulations. Now, Bardor, you can get all of his clothes and his breastplate off of him.
Yep, that's what I'm going to change clothes with him.
All right.
I'm going to go stand by the door, Dan, and just like crack it open enough so that I can see if people are coming or hear if people are coming.
No. Everything is all clear.
Okay.
You have seemingly gotten away with this.
What are we gonna do with the bodies?
Why don't you talk about that for a second? I need to refill my cup real quick, and I'll be right back.
Can anyone cast Invis by chance?
I have it in my spell book, but I don't have it prepared.
Yeah. All right. It's just an off-the-wall thought, you know?
I wonder if I could turn into a pig and eat them.
Does anyone have a bag of holding anything? Because we're not worried about keeping them alive.
No. Such a good question. Well, we have the window. I assume we're also going to have a blood situation. I do have prestidigitation, so I can take care of that. We could try and get him out the window.
Also, I think Bardor should probably take his clothes.
Yeah, I did that.
Oh, okay.
Is there any way? Does anybody have a spell that can make him look like a different person, or like do we have something that has that ability? The Burgermaster.
Didn't we have like a disguise kit?
We could say that was the murderer, and we took care of it.
No, I think we need permanent disposal, but I just don't know if we have time to think about that now.
No, I just meant like if we got caught, like, you know, it wouldn't look like we had two Burgermasters. They wouldn't be like, what the hell's going on, you know? We could easily just say it was a assassination attempt and we're going to dispose of the body.
Two bad we couldn't use the teleportation spell to destroy the body.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about maybe we could do that. Except, yeah, I can't. Okay.
Can't do it.
I don't think so. It's not a ritual spell. And it's not a scroll, so I couldn't cast it from the book.
Wasn't that what the kid would be doing?
Yes. So, but then we have to figure out how to get the body to the kid. And force.
How about I call every god and servant and everything outside for a pep talk about today's event.
Okay.
Then that'll be.
We use that opportunity to dispose of the bodies.
Yes. Or even take them upstairs to the ritual circle, and we'll deal with two things at once.
I'm okay with this. Other people?
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like the best plan right now.
Okay. I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Get some ice.
All right.
Posh, okay, is everyone back?
Oh, I'm back anyway.
Yeah, I think we're missing one.
Bio.
Yeah, the only other thing I could do is I could go out and have a talk about how we're going to, instead of making the events mandatory, they're going to be by choice now. Because we did say that was one of the things we changed, wasn't it?
Yep.
So I'll use that as distraction, talking to them out front in the building while you guys get the bodies out upstairs.
You gonna give some big public speech?
I'm going to pull all the guards and the servants outside, and I'm going to give a talk to how I am now making all these festivals and stuff not mandatory. People can come. We'll make them available for them, but they don't have to come. That was the deal we made with the other lady.
Okay. What, with Lady Bacter?
Yeah,
Lady Bacter just wanted to get rid of him.
No, she wanted him to be controlled, and the part of being controlled is that we stop the festivals of forcing people to do the festivals. If I remember.
Wagner said
No,
that
Lady Bacter
he wanted them to stop.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I'll go out front and announce how we're going to stop them. Gotta figure out how.
Now, you didn't key Lady Bacter into your plan here.
No, all she knows is that we would get the burgomaster to be. We would control the burgomaster and stop the festivals and stuff like that. Remember that was the deal we made with her?
No. Frankly, I don't. I don't remember.
I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah, I don't remember that part. I remember her telling you that she wished to see a change in leadership. But the implication there was that she wanted to be in charge.
I'll have to go back and listen to it later.
Yeah, I'll have to try to find it. I've also done this a half dozen times, so my memory.
We did not feel comfortable enough to say yes to putting her in charge because we thought that would be a bigger problem. So we came up with an alternative.
That kind of rings a bell. So maybe you're onto something. But
yeah, this was on the week that I missed, but you guys like had her make this deal where she like wouldn't hurt the burgomaster or act against him if he would change his behavior.
Okay,
Yeah, I kind of remember something
if
like
you
that.
guys can remember that, I'm obviously remembering other games where that didn't happen. But okay, if that's what you guys remember, then I will honor it. So,
yeah, she didn't like it, so she wasn't enthusiastic about it, but she reluctantly agreed. I remember her very clearly saying like, "Well, you leave me no other choice," basically.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay, all right, let's run with that. All right.
And that's when we came up with the idea of switching Bador out to become the burgomaster.
But you never included her in that.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, she doesn't know that. So
No.
So the tree I'm barking up. You know what? I'm not even going to go there. Never mind.
Yeah, she will not know that, and she'll still be getting an enemy of her.
Right. All right. So you guys are in the room with the body. The dogs are knocked out. The burgomaster. You know what? If you wanted specifically to kill him, we'll say that. But if for whatever reason you retcon it, you want to retcon it into he's just knocked out, I will allow that. But for right now, the dogs are alive and the burgomaster's dead.
Yeah, I definitely killed him.
Okay.
Maybe I shouldn't have, but I did.
Now let's put an extra mark on him. Dead.
And so I switched. I switched clothes with him.
So now you've completed the look.
Yes.
Right.
Is he making death saves or is he dead?
No, he's failed all three.
Okay. Gotta get the body. Yeah. What do we do with the dogs? How do we?
The dogs are just unconscious, right?
Yeah.
Maybe they're okay?
Yeah. It's gonna have to play out that I'm gonna have to try to see if they'll accept me. If not, then I'm gonna have to play out that they turned on me. About the only way to deal with that one, wouldn't you say?
I'm going to do a quick Google search here. I'm going to say 5E changeling dog. Changeling dog owner. And what I'm barking at is if there's been any discussions out there of like whether a dog would be able to tell his owner was replaced by a changeling or a doppelganger.
In Deep Space Nine, they couldn't.
Good enough for me.
I love that series.
Okay. But if the rest of us now go upstairs while you distract the servants, and we run into that kid, we're just gonna take him out?
Which kid? Oh, Victor.
Victor.
He's not exactly alone in that room either.
I mean, that's what we would have to do, right? Like, there's no fooling him. So
I guess the question also is, would he care?
Well,
Are you talking
either
about
way,
the emo kid in the attic?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Well, you either have to go. Yeah, even if we get him to agree temporarily, do you think if he sees the body, we're screwed?
That's what I'm thinking. Like, do we want to do the same plan? You kind of distract the servants and the guards, and we use that opportunity to like get out of this window and figure out a different way of body disposal.
We can do the distract kit.
When I do the distraction, I'll call them all over to where I'm pinging right now. Will that get us a clean path out the other side? Dan?
Oh, and I didn't hear the question at the end of that. So if you gather everybody here, does it give them a... Here, let me close the initiative tracker here.
Does it give them a clear access to get out the window in a way with the body wrapped up in something?
Good question, Dad. Keldrin will like pull back this curtains and just what's outside the house on that side? Is it like a busy street? Is it it looks like there's a tree there. So like what is out in that direction?
It's fairly packed. It is there's not too much room between that and the neighboring houses. Let me come up real close here. On the map here. I'm gonna zoom in as close as I can. I'm gonna move the token over a little bit for you. I'm gonna clean up some of this here. All right, so on that side of the house, there's another house, not too far off. It's the edge of the map comes pretty quick there, so it only shows you about 10 foot off to the side of the house, I think.
So this is like a little alley between houses.
Right.
And does that house have windows?
The other house does, yes.
This is making me think that maybe we should go back to we go upstairs, we kill the little emo kid. We then take advantage of the fact that no one ever visits the little emo kid to be able to take our time and solve this body disposal issue.
Killing a 16-year-old boy?
Yeah, it's basically an adult.
A medieval world for sure. Also, we're pretty sure that he killed people.
Granted.
The only reason we decided not to take him out last time is because we weren't ready to deal with the father yet.
I hope you guys aren't on my jury.
we are pretty quick to judge, but our hearts are in the right place. Yes, I think that is the safest alternative. It would risk us being seen to go out this window.
Now, if I remember right, there was another person that was hanging out with the emo kid upstairs.
There was prisoners.
There were 3 false children that he had, effectively dolls, and a number of skeletal animated cats.
I think we could take the skeletal animated cats. I'll throw that out there.
And I think we could take the children too.
That does look pretty frightening.
Yeah, because the only other thing I can think of is that we destroy his body to such a point that it's not recognizable, and then claim there was an attack and that the hero saved us and blah, blah, yada, yada. And that doesn't sound like it'd work as easy.
Okay, well, if we're going to do this, let's do this. But the 4 of us taking the body upstairs, we just have to be clear. We're not negotiating. We're taking this teenager down.
I don't have an issue with that.
Safina, Darian, Games, what do you think?
I feel more comfortable killing this kid than I did the Baron, so...
Oh my god. I think you guys are very lucky that Rebecca's not here tonight. That's what I'll say.
She would be pulling in the opposite direction.
I think she'd be pretty appalled, honestly. But oh man.
Well, if you're listening to this on the recording, we're sorry, Rebecca. Forgive us. Forgive us for what we're about to do.
I feel we have a strong moral defense here. It's very logical what we're doing. This is like Spock would totally agree. Spock, this is Team Spock.
Yeah.
Hey, we didn't kill the dogs.
Child
Also
murder.
that.
Completely innocent.
Child murder. Check. Got it.
Child serial killer murder, specifically, sir.
Teenager murder. That there is a difference.
Can we just settle on young adult?
I'm with young adult because this is the medieval times. All right. So I guess I'm going to step out the door, grab the nearest servant or guard, and tell them to gather everyone to meet me out in the front and gather around.
All right, and so we'll get you out front, and all these servants. I won't bother moving the tokens around, but sure enough, everybody stop what you're doing. Come out front. The burgomaster says, and people know not to question, so they quickly obey. And they all gather round out front, where Bardor starts ad-libbing a long-winded speech, giving you time to move about the interior of the house with the whole weekend at Bernie's situation here going on, and you can carry the corpse wherever you'd like in the house.
I'll be right back. I have to go use the restroom. I'm sorry.
All right, very good.
Okay, then I'd say, like, as we're leaving the room, we, like, close and lock the door on the dogs.
Okay.
Let Bardo deal with that later.
And moving backwards, like stepping backwards out of the room, I'm going to be casting Prestidigitation to try and clean up whatever sort of blood stains there might be.
Very good.
Darian, would you mind carrying the body? I am somewhat slight of build myself.
Don't worry, I got it.
You could wrap it up in this bearskin rug. That might help with the blood.
Yeah, that way we won't leave a trail everywhere.
I'll
True,
just
true.
go behind the bleeding body and
I
prestidigitate
see.
the
Right.
blood stains.
I see. So no need.
One less thing to explain. What happened to the bearskin rug?
Plus, I think Bardo would enjoy this rug.
Good call.
All right. So where are you taking the body? Upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you would
kids' room.
step out of the room to the south.
Dan, I got a question.
Yeah.
Just off the kid would stay upstairs, right? Because he was a punk that didn't listen.
Yeah, he never came when his father called. And the fact is, he probably didn't even hear the call.
Okay.
It's not like you had a megaphone to blare it,
I was trying to give one chance in 100 that his life would have got saved.
Right. Yeah, no, he's sullen and sulks in his room and never comes out. All right, so you all move to the stairs. We got the body with you.
As we're going up the stairs, I say, we could try, but maybe disguise this body, and we could try and convince the child to attempt this teleportation spell and tell him that we had brought him another subject. We could give it a try.
You got some way to disguise this thing?
A pillowcase.
Brilliant.
Is it worth a try to avoid?
Well, the thing is, if we do this, there could be, if he casts the wrong one, the body will be destroyed. If he casts the summoning one, you could be in a fight with the Burgomaster's body there.
What level are you guys?
5.
5.
5? Okay.
Such an ominous question.
And we're separated.
Right.
I don't know what to do. Darian, Safina, plan violence or plan deception?
I think deception would be better. More better. We'll go with that.
Okay.
Yeah, very better.
I'm gonna go look. Basically, dash from room to room, looking for a pillowcase if it's a bedroom, a burlap sack if it's a kitchen, just something that we could put over this body's head.
And make sure you change all the clothes and all that kind of stuff too. So
Wait, he's naked, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, because you already took his clothes, right?
Ooh, let's put him in Bardor's clothes.
Why not?
Yeah. Okay, we'll do that.
All right.
So, bag over his head, in Bardor's clothes. We're dragging him upstairs.
Okay. And let me move you all on upstairs.
So you're gonna play it off as you're killing Bador. I like that.
Yep. He was such a pain in the ass that we just said screw it and killed him.
So you guys have come upstairs. You know, to get to the attic, there is a trapdoor in the ceiling here in the master bedroom.
Yep.
So we'll without making the movement too tedious, I'll just shuffle you all over to the master bedroom. And from there, we will go on up to the attic. In through the trapdoor and up into the attic.
And Dan, after my 5 or 10 minute speech, I'm going to send the servants and the guards to go tell the town that the festival is canceled.
All right. All right, so you guys are up here in the attic now. I think all the doors should be open for you, so you can proceed.
Okay.
This door at the end of the hallway, even though to your eyes it might be open, it is in fact closed, as per usual.
Was that the magical one?
Yes, it was.
Okay. So I think we'll make our way over.
So someone has carved a large skull into this door. Hanging from the doorknob is a wooden side that reads, "All is not well," and you can hear a young man's voice beyond. Anyone who wants to inspect the carving can give me an investigation check.
Oops, that's a 5.
Right. Anybody with a 14? Darian. Okay, so Darian, you can see that there's a nearly invisible glyph etched into the skull's forehead.
Okay, I'll tell Keldrin that.
How did we get... I mean, we talked to him before. Wait, is this glyph new? Or...
No, it was there before, but who was up here? Bardor, were you up here with everybody, or?
I was up here with everybody, and we used a knock spell.
Right.
That's right.
Who has a knock spell?
Did we lose that person?
Is that Murmur?
I don't know.
Does Murmur have spells?
Right, yeah, I'm not sure. But,
Because we used the spell to disarm. Maybe I don't know the spells of everyone, the other classes. Maybe that was the wrong spell name, but someone unlocked it with a spell.
Were we here with my brother Tiefling?
Yes.
Yes.
He might have had it.
And he was a sorcerer, and so I bet you he had it, right?
Well, is this is it a lock that's pickable?
Well, the glyph is concerning. The glyph that Darian spotted is a magical ward, and that's going to discharge. Apparently, if anyone opens the door without
Okay.
nullifying the glyph first.
I'm going to shout out, Victor! Victor, can you hear us? We have brought to you something that I know you will find of great interest.
Now you can hear that he is reading arcane words aloud, and in between his incantation, he says, "Go away! You're breaking my concentration."
Your concentration will not get you anything. You're using the wrong formula. And we found the right one.
And with that, the entire front of the house explodes out, and you all get to make a dexterity saving throw.
What is it about Keldrin that brings us into massive, catastrophic explosions? Dexterity.
Dexterity.
Do I have to worry about that outside?
No, you are not close enough to the explosion.
Yeah, my roll was so low, my card isn't even going to help there.
All right. So Safina, you take half damage.
All right.
So you only take 11. But everybody else takes 23 points of damage.
Well, it's definitely no exploding cart.
I'm going to cast Absorb Elements. That should read a first level spell. So that will make it so that... Sorry, is it fire damage?
Yes.
Okay, then I will also take only 11 in that case.
All right, excellent.
Yeah, same here. Tiefling resistances.
So I am blowing out the walls of this place. I'll try to draw some.
Well, I guess we could say Bardor died in the blast.
That put me down to 11.
Destroyed the face.
So there we go. All right, so we'll keep that many walls there, but everything the front half of the house forward is all blown out and nothing but splintered wood. Victor took the 23 damage as well, so let's go ahead and take that off of him.
Do we have any healing potion?
I think Murder has all of them.
Okay.
Ooh,
As soon as I figure out a way, I'll get there as soon as I can.
Gotcha. That's straight for now, unless he blows up again.
So is the interior wall also blown out, or are we still on the other side of a wall from him?
Note that interior wall is completely blown out.
Okay.
And standing in the room where is this massive four-armed creature. And this thing picks up Victor in its massive clawed pincer hands. And let me do a quick roll here. So he does 13 damage to poor Victor. And Victor is nearly torn in half. He is not going to last long. He is being ripped in half, and we will roll for initiative.
Uh-oh.
You click on your icon and roll, and it should put you there, right?
If you left click on your token on the game board, and then roll initiative.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah.
I got a 7.
I can edit my own. Oh yeah, because I got a 14 because I have that +2 to my shield.
Bardor got a 7. And Darren, you edited yours. Okay, 1, 2,
I did.
3, 4.
Save you the trouble.
5, 2, Glabrazoo. All right, and so we will sort this in games. You get to go first.
All right. So when I'm sorry. Like, when I wild shape, okay, say like I've got a lot of damage. I have 11 hit points. If I wild shape, when I assume the animal, is it full health or is it partial?
The demon.
No, when
He's talking about he wild shapes. Does he go to full health?
Oh, yeah, the animal you, I think you assume, is full health. I don't know the wild shape rules, immediately.
it doesn't say. It says as an action you can magically assume the shape of a beast, blah blah blah, and then it just tells you which levels you have. It just says you can stay in beast shape for 2 hours before reverting back to normal. Or as a bonus action, or unless you fall unconscious, drop to 0 or die. Well, anyway, I'm gonna shapeshift into a polar bear, just in case something happens.
Just in case, I think you have a demon standing in front of you.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, just in case he decides to throw something my way first.
So it says, just to clarify, when you transform wild shape, you assume the beast's hit points and hit dice. When you revert to your normal form, you return to the number of hit points you had before you transformed. However, if you revert as a result of dropping to 0 hit points, any excess damage carries over to your normal form. So it works like polymorph. Okay.
Basically, just like, yeah, okay.
If you get the 1 hit point, that's Russian roulette.
Polar bear it is.
All right, let's drop a polar bear.
And I kind of just kind of get a little bit closer to everyone here. And end my turn until we see what it's gonna. Well, I guess. Shit. You guys think I should attack, or do you think this? He obviously means his harm, correct?
I think it's safe to say.
Okay, just making sure. See. I can make it all the way. I'm gonna go ahead and. Sorry, I'll move it. I'll go ahead and move here, and I'm gonna go ahead and give this guy an attack here. I'm gonna use multi-attack as well.
All right. 14 does not penetrate this beast's supernatural hide.
Uh-oh.
And 10 misses as well.
Uh-oh.
So if that's it for games,
Yep.
and we go to the Glabrazoo here, who's got poor Victor grappled in between his pincers. Here comes another pincer attack. 15. I believe that hits Victor. Yes, it does, and hits him for 19 points of damage. And Victor is ripped in two, and the Glabrezu throws his two halves down to the street. Bardor, you are gathered outside with all the servants, and you're looking up at the third floor of the house, which is just exploded out and splintered wood everywhere. And the burgomaster's son has just been hoisted above this demon's head as he was violently and savagely torn in two with a sickening rip, and the two halves of the bodies fall the 30 feet to the ground below and land with a sickening thud.
Okay. I have to wait till my initiative, right?
So that was the first pincer attack. Glabrezu gets 4 attacks. So he is going to turn his remaining attacks onto the polar bear.
Uh-oh.
So there's pincer 1. He looks like he hits for 10 damage. Now, it is not a medium or smaller creature, so it is not grappled. You just take the 10 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
But here come 2 fists. And I believe those both hit
Yep.
for 16 more. So 26 damage altogether.
All right.
And then we go to Darian.
All right, for my action, I will use my Channel Divinity, Sacred Weapon. Then bonus action, I'm casting Shield of Faith on myself. And then I will move in. Let's see here. I'll move right here into the room. I'll square up with them.
All right. Victor is dead, and we go to Keldrin.
Okay. I'm going to cast Mirror Image and bonus action enter the Blade Song. Okay. Let's see. Then I will kind of run here and get to the back, kind of go around back behind.
All right.
And as I will go, I mean, this is all open to the sky now, right?
Right.
Okay. I will shout, ye gods, the boy has summoned a demon, very loudly enough so that I could be heard on the surrounding streets.
All right.
That's it. That's all I can do.
All right, Safina.
Okay. I'm just gonna steady aim and take a shot at it. Nice.
Nice. That
And
is
we'll-
magical damage?
No.
No. Okay. So half damage for him. So that hits for 3, and for 6 for 9.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
No.
All right. Bardor down on street level.
All right, I yell out, get the people, and he has a wife, right?
He does.
I say, get the people and my wife out of here, set up perimeter, me and the Adventures will deal with this, and I stop moving in. Let no one in as I go.
All right. So you have how much feet of movement?
30, that takes me there is 35, and I'm going to dash on the second floor.
All right. Let me move your token up to the second floor. Here you go.
The stairs just straight up? Or do I...
Yeah. No extra movement.
So I just want to keep going up. I gotta go down to the hole in the ceiling, don't I?
Yep.
You ever had when your mouse won't just cooperate?
Yeah, I was asking if you were struggling there. There you go. So we can get you to somewhere right about here.
Yes.
All right, very good. That was Bardor's dash, and we go back to games, the polar bear. You are muted, sir.
I hate when I'm talking to myself like that. All right, so I'm wanting to use combat wild shape. It says I can use my bonus action to expend 1 spell slot to regain 1d8 hit points per level of the spell slot expended.
Oh, nice.
How does that read? Does that mean I get to roll?
You're gonna
like how many ever?
Yeah, you're gonna do 1d8 per level of spell slot spent. So if you spend a second level slot, that's 2d8.
Oh, I got you. I understand.
All right, so you spent a. Okay, you
Oh,
spent.
I didn't mean to do. I don't know how the third one came out. I'm sorry.
That's okay. So you wanted to do a first level slot?
Pardon me.
What level
it was
spell
a second
slot?
level. It was the second level. I'm sorry.
Okay, so you got a total of 6.
Yes.
All right, and that was a bonus action.
Yes.
All right, now you have your multi-attack for action.
I'm gonna go ahead and take it. Let's see if I can hit this time.
Yes.
Oof.
7 actually turns into 3 because it's not magical damage. I think at higher levels it actually becomes magical damage. I think level 6, I think, or maybe even higher. But 1 hit, 1 miss for now for games, and then we go to Mr. Glabry Zoo. He's got 3 targets around him. He's got 4 attacks. So let's roll to see who gets the extra attack. Okay, so Darian, you're getting the extra attack. We've got Pincer 1 going at Darian. Misses. Pincer 2 at Darian. Hits.
Yep.
Dan, before you roll for me, I have to roll the mirror image thing. Just
tell
me before you do that.
You got it. All right. Yep. So you've got mirror image up with 3 mirror images. So 13 does.
Yeah, so it attacks the image, and it's got an AC of 14.
This is Keldrin speaking, right?
Yeah. Sorry, after it attacked twice, I just knew you were gonna roll for me, so I said this ahead of time.
I see. Okay.
Yep.
So all right. So the mirror image isn't on Darian; it's on Keldrin.
Right.
Got it. I'm catching up. All right. So Darian got tagged for 18 damage, and he is now grappled. So those were the 2 attacks, and then 2 fist attacks, one against the bear, one against Keldrin. So against the bear, here comes an attack, 27 hits for 8 damage. And then this is the one against Keldrin. And that was your 13 determines whether it hits one of the copies, right?
Which it does.
So now you're down.
And so I have two copies.
All right. Okay, and then we go to Sir Darian, who is grappled in one of the mighty pincers of the Glabra Zoo.
So if I'm grappled by him, I could still swing at him, right?
You sure can.
I don't have like a disadvantage on that or anything.
That is correct.
All right, I'm just gonna swing then. Say 28 hit.
Yeah, sure does.
All right, and I'm gonna pump a smite into that.
All right.
And that's all magic damage too, because of Sacred Weapon.
All right. 11. Plus a smite, right?
Right, so that'd be 3d8 because he is a fiend.
All right.
So that is an extra 16 radiant.
23, 27 altogether.
And that is my first attack. My second attack, let's see. Does a 15 hit?
It does not.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's about all I could do.
All right. Do you, what's your blue card? Oh, saving throw?
Yeah, it's just saving throws.
Yeah, those aren't as useful. All right, Kildren.
Okay, bonus action to cast Shadow Blade.
Concentration spell?
Yeah. Ooh, good call. Well, let me just make sure mirror image is not. No, it's not. Okay. So yeah, Shadow Blade. It is a concentration spell.
All right.
And then I will attack. Am I flanking it?
No, not. Actually, yes, you are. You're flanking with the bear.
Okay.
So +2. Nice.
All right.
10 psychic damage, right?
Yeah, that's right.
And anything else? Just the 10?
Yeah, that's all that I got.
All right.
Oh, actually, I will shout at this point. Bardor, no! And that's my turn.
All right. Safina.
Okay. Man, I wish I had a way to make this magical, but I don't. So we'll steady aim, and we will short bow it.
9 plus sneak attack.
And then the sneak damage. Yeah.
So 4 and 7 is 11.
11. Yep. That's it.
All right. Bardor on the second floor.
Can you refresh my memory where this gaping hole is to get to the...
Right here.
That's 45. And as I'm running, I yell... Actually, I can't respond to Bardor. Never mind.
All right.
I can get to the door.
All right. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and put you upstairs through the trapdoor.
Thank you.
So you're just 10 feet closer than we were, but at least gets you within the ballpark. All right, and then we got games.
All right, let's see here. I want to go ahead and attack my polar bear, but I want to use my lucky if one of these don't go my way here.
Ooh, a hit for 5.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get the other one going.
And a hit for 4.
All right, I'm gonna kind of move around here a little bit in my turn.
I love this visual of a demon fighting a polar bear. This is awesome. All right, and then we go here, and we're going to see basically he's got Darian grappled. He can't grapple the polar bear, so I've got 2 pincer attacks coming at you, Keldrin.
If he uses one of the pincer attacks, does that not mean that he no longer grapples Darian?
I guess he would have to make a pincer attack against Darian. So, I guess it would be one against Darian. So let's get the one against Darian out of the way. 21 hits for 11.
It misses.
It misses. Okay.
Does that mean he's no longer grappled?
No, because I would say that the grapple doesn't get broken by that.
It's just when he opened it up.
Nah, it's more like he was squeezing while he had it closed on him.
Oh, okay.
All right, so now, Keldrin, this one's coming at you.
Let me roll the mirror image first.
Right.
Okay, so that will hit the image.
All right. And does 15 hit? I mean.
Yes, it does hit an image because it's AC 14.
All right.
So I'm down to 1.
All right, then here comes a fist attack at you.
Okay, let me roll to see if my final one works. Oops, sorry. No, so that one will come at me. I will cast shield.
All right, so that gets your armor class above 19.
It gets it to 24.
Whoa, not fooling around. Okay. That definitely blocks that, and the other fist attack goes against the polar bear. 13.
It hits.
For 9 damage. And we go to Darian.
All right, I'm going to keep swinging at this guy. 17
hits.
And I'll put another smite into it.
You're concentrating on that effect, right?
On what effect?
The magical.
No, that's just a channel divinity.
Oh, you don't have to concentrate on it. Okay, it's
Nope.
not like
I'm concentrating on Shield of Faith.
Got it. I gotta remember when you take damage to do the concentrations, right?
All right, so that's another 15 points of radiant.
All right, so 6 and 15 is 21.
That's 24, I know hits.
It sure does for 7.
And I'll put another smite into it, because why not? That's another 13 points of radiant.
20 altogether. Massive. All right, Keldrin.
All right, I'm attacking. Here we go. That's 17. If I'm still flanking.
Yes. No, and you are not.
Okay. And it's not possible to, like, move to there to flank?
Yeah, that'll give you flanking.
Okay. So, does a 17 even hit?
I'm
not sure if that was worth it. Okay.
It does. Yeah.
19. That's wrong. Hold on. I rolled the wrong thing. Excuse me. I gotta roll the damage. Something is wrong.
2d8 plus 4?
Well, yeah, okay, I guess, yeah, 2d8 plus 4. 19 is just such a good roll, I thought it was incorrect, but yeah, it could be.
19 stands.
That's a very lucky roll. I'll take it.
All right. All right, and we go to Safina.
All right, I'm doing the same thing. We'll steady aim, and we'll short bow, and if a 17 hits, we'll do some more damage as well.
All right, 2 and 6 is 8. Bardor.
All right. Get into the room. Now, there's no wall there, right?
Correct. You have a clear line of sight.
And I'm in range. While I am in combat, I am going to be constantly keeping an eye out for anyone that is not in the group. I'm going to stop spells if they come in the range.
All right.
First is I'm going to do... That's not going to hit, I bet.
Mm-mm.
Okay, that was spiritual weapon, so that's on the board at least.
Right.
And then I'm going to cast a cantrip. So deck save.
Nine radiant.
Yes.
All right. Then we come to games.
All right. We'll go ahead and give him some more of this fur and teeth and claws. Let's see here. This doesn't go very well. I'm going to re-roll.
Yeah, that one didn't hit.
All right, so I'm going to use one of my lucky slugs here.
Lucky.
Oh, actually, shoot. This says roll 2 d20s and choose the one you want.
It's okay. We can do it as subsequent rolls.
Okay.
It's all right.
Okay.
All right. So assuming that you'd want the 17 instead of the 14,
Yes.
we will take the damage from the first one though. So 7.
Okay. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and use
3
claws.
more claws. 16 misses.
Well,
You
I'm not
wanna
gonna
do-
expend that last slot.
Not gonna do it. All right. All right.
Yeah, I think that's all I can really do.
All right, it comes down to this fella here. He's got a pincer attack against Darian. 16.
Misses.
All right, here comes a pincer attack against Keldrin.
Okay. Yeah, it does
Target you.
target me.
20.
I will cast shield.
All right.
I'm
So you
almost out of spell slots.
don't get hit for 24 damage. You don't
That one,
get
no.
grappled. And then here comes a fist. 14 misses, and a fist at the polar bear. 12 misses. I think that might be it. Darian.
Dan, just to be fair,
Yep.
that did target my mirror image, and my mirror image was hit, so I'm out of those now.
Got it.
Okay, I'm just gonna try to kill this guy.
Yay!
Dang.
Oh,
What do you
I
have as smite left?
I have one, but
Yes.
I mean, would that kill him, or do I need to pump this smite into it too?
Oh no! Wait a second here. You gotta allow me to step back in time for a minute here. Let's tell a different story. So that pincer attack that went at you for 16, Darian. I
Yeah.
forgot you had a red card that I'd like to play.
Oh.
Too late, man. Too late.
Give me this one.
Yeah, go for it.
So
I mean, it's easy for me to say.
you want to throw that red card on the board and tell the class what it is?
That turns a missed hit against me into a hit.
So take 14 damage. And that brings you down to a single hit point, right?
Sure does.
So you're still on your feet to deliver that crit.
Absolutely.
For 14 damage, which
Hell yes.
takes him down.
Hell yes.
Ew.
And now
Last little bit.
you can feel like you really earned it.
The last little strength I had.
So
Well,
excellent job.
disposing of the burgomasters become easier?
Yeah, I think I should walk over, pump a spell into his head to make him unidentifiable, and just say the beast killed him.
I just kind of
I don't even know if you need to do that.
Case Isaac comes to look at the head.
and ask everyone for a hip hip hooray for a good job well done. I'm used to awkward silences because I'm a not.
No, I'm just.
No, my character is. He's kind of a little weird. So he says things at the wrong moments.
Or do you think we can just carry the burgomaster out as Bador, and you guys just say we'll take care of the body?
Yeah, I can kind of just carry him by his shirt, my mouth. If you guys, well, I guess I really can't speak with you guys, but if that's the plan, then I can
We have a
carry him.
pillow over his head, right?
Yes, but we should quickly maul the body beyond recognition and blame it on this thing that we just killed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
We'll give him a burial at the graveyard and everything.
Do that as the polar
Closed casket.
Yes, I'll point to
I'll
the
come
polar
over
bear
there
and be
and-
like, yeah.
And who are you going
I-
to
I-
claim this
yeah, I
body
claim the body.
is?
I'd fall, so it's more, if I shred him up, it's gonna look more like a demon.
He's in Bador's armor right now, right?
Oh, so this is Bardor being.
Yep.
I see.
Actually, and Dan, I will slice off one of the claws of this animal and go stab the body with it a few times.
Devious.
If I can.
Yeah, no, you can.
I think this was planned like D or E.
Oh, no. This is obviously exactly what we intended right from the beginning.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sounds right.
So eventually, a couple of guards get up here and come running up behind you.
I turned into a human, by the way. I just wanted to clarify that so that they don't get scared of the polar bear when they come up.
Right.
When I hear them coming up, I want to leave the claw embedded in the body.
In Bardor's body.
Yes.
Got it.
And then I'll just stand back and look very somber down at the scene, sort of shocked.
All right. Why don't we make this a group deception check?
Sweet.
It's easy. It's only deception 11,
Oh no.
but half of you have to.
Oh my god.
pass.
Well, it's not going good so far.
Yes, Bardor. Someone
Comes
else.
down
Yes.
to the last roll.
Yes.
Oh, wait a
Yes.
sec. This comes down to me. This is
Yeah.
not good. This is really not good.
Yes.
Oh.
All right.
Oof.
You pull it off. The guards, well, they look to the burgomaster and ask him what they would like them to do. They're obviously a little sheepish in front of their boss, not sure what to say as his son was just ripped in half.
I want you to take this fallen adventurer and my son's body to the church, and I want that demon burnt in the square.
Yes, sir. And they start right to it.
I couldn't think of anything else off the top of my head.
To get away with murder.
A whole homicide.
You just need a shapeshifter.
Wait. We only did one homicide. The demon killed the other one.
We were like conspiracy to commit
Okay.
homicide.
Yeah, I saved your guys' souls by killing the boy for you. So.
Oh, don't worry. If they have confession at the church, I'm absolutely going.
I confess to myself.
So I think there's probably not too much reason to stay on the Burgomaster's map. We'll go back to the town map here. You are outside the Burgomaster's house. This is where it all went down. And you can see that Bardor is assuming control, and no one is any the wiser.
I have one thing left. Did you find out on the dogs? Because I really didn't want to kill them.
Let's give you another animal handling check. You know what? Good enough. They're uneasy around you. And anybody who knew them well enough might be able to tell that there's something amiss. But they're not attacking you or anything, so.
They're still injured, right?
Not seriously. They were knocked on the head more than anything else.
Well, the reason I was going to do that, I was going to use that to my advantage. Next time I get them alone, I'll actually heal them.
Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't necessary. They weren't that beat up.
More just try to get them. But okay.
All right. But you're outside the Burgomaster's mansion now. Bardor, I don't know exactly how you want to handle this. Do you want to? I mean, you can't necessarily leave and continue going on with the party as the Burgomaster.
Yeah, that's why when we talked a week or so ago, I had a different cleric made up.
Okay. And do you have that ready to go, or?
Oh yeah. It's literally a copy of Bardor, just changed the name and the race.
Got it. What race is he now?
He is a hill dwarf.
Oh, a dwarf. Okay.
Figured when I break it, I gotta break it.
Right. All right. So do we want to do that transaction now? Do we want to introduce the new Bardor? What's his name?
Agath.
Agath?
Yep.
Well, we could do Agath arriving in Barovia under some similar circumstances. If you really want to retire Bardor,
Okay, go ahead.
Or if you want to explain a reason for him to want to leave town for a couple of days and buy yourself some time.
We could say that you, after the death of your son, have had you seek revenge. You're convinced that the demon Strahd has something to do with it, and you must go on a noble quest with your newfound adventuring companions.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
That will probably leave Lady Wagner in charge, though.
Nope, he has a wife. While I'm out looking, my wife will be here.
She's willing to kill the son. I'm sure she'd take her out too, though. And
we made the arrangement for her to leave them alone. She might not like it.
That's true.
You could name we're really getting deep on regime change dynamics here, but you could name a like governing council in your absence.
And have the priest at the church the head of it.
Yes. I love it.
I dig it. I'm here for it.
The CIA would be proud.
So I like this.
So what is the immediate plan?
We're going to I'm going to go on a vengeance thing, and we're going to set up a council at the church with the priestess ahead of it that will make decision that will take care of things that come up while I'm gone.
Okay, now Father Lucian, for one, is not one who's eager to dabble into politics. He might sheepishly decline your offer to get involved with town leadership.
I ask him that I'm starting a new thing. I'm stopping the festivals. I want to get the citizens more involved, and there's no one better than a spiritual leader like yourself.
This all might be good and true, Sir Burgomaster, but it would be improper for me to be involved in local governance.
You're just the voice of reason on the council. Let the people that are below do the politics, and you keep it moral.
I'm very uneasy with the idea. I mean, surely there are plenty of your subordinates who can handle your governing duties if you're unavailable.
The only other choice is Isaac, isn't it? Do you guys have any thoughts?
Oh,
Who's Isaac?
You're at the church now, aren't you?
Yes.
Irina is missing.
The
What?
hell?
Yeah, she's not there.
Where's my dog?
Your dog is knocked out.
Okay, now shit's going down.
Where's the guy? The guy that was hanging out front.
Isaac.
You haven't seen him.
Do I see any guards nearby?
No, there aren't.
Ask the priest if I want to ask the priest if he's seen anything or seen anyone suspicious or heard anything. Well,
He said with the commotion of the last hour, he must have lost track of her. You know, after the attack on the burgomasters, of course, everybody in town there was a lot of activity, a lot of people turning to the church. He was very busy.
There's an altar boys and stuff here, right?
Yeah. There is one in particular, a young boy named Yeska.
Turn to him and ask him if he has seen anything.
He says he saw some strange hooded men. And he said one of them had cat's eyes. And they were they had a wagon, and they were hanging around the church.
Which way did they go?
He saw them go out toward the west gate.
They can't have been that long. We should follow.
There was also he says he saw a local fisherman, a man by the name of Bluto, who was carrying a sack over his shoulder that appeared to be moving. And Bluto was heading toward the north gate of Vallacky, towards the lake.
Safina opens up a can of spinach, downs it. Let's go.
Did someone say something earlier about talking to a priest and hit points?
Oh, you need a heal?
Yeah.
I think we all, well, a bunch of us do.
North
Yeah.
or west, or I can send a Hime in one direction and have him report back, and we could go in the other.
Do we want to follow out the, it was Westgate, right?
Right.
Well, do we want to go after the one in the sack or after the eye people?
It was just one person with the bag that was moving, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm saying, like, we go out the Westgate and maybe send a Hime that way.
North? Okay. Dan, I will say very loudly so that, like, the people around us hear. Good Burgomaster, I'm sure that this is somehow related to the evil violence done on your household and your son. And then, Dan, I will summon a Hime, and I will give him instructions to fly to the north. And if he sees someone with a sack over their shoulder that is moving, to follow and report back what that person does.
So, I'll give you more than that. It's all true. And furthermore, it sounds like a young woman in the sack who's yelling and kicking, and Bluto is completely non-responsive. He is putting the sack into the back of a rowboat and starting to take it out onto the water.
Okay. When Hime comes back and reports that, I will tell that to everyone and say I feel like that's the direction we should go in.
Well, let's not waste any time.
Yeah.
And I, as discreetly as I can without anyone seeing, hit the prayer healing and give everyone 12.
Great.
How long does that take to cast?
10 minutes.
10 minutes? Okay.
It's verbal.
10 minutes. All right. So it gives a little bit of a head start.
Can he be doing that while we're walking, or do we all need to be stationary?
It's a verbal thing. No
I'm
semantics.
gonna say you need to be stationary.
Okay. Do you guys want me to do the 12, or do you want to wait till we get out there?
Oh, I never gave you your XP. 1,000 each.
I think we have to prioritize speed in this situation.
What's
All right,
your current XP level?
11.
Oh, is it? I have 10,300, but
That's what I have too.
10-3?
Yes.
After the 1,000 we just got?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. And yes, I think we should get moving without prayer.
All right.
Why don't you put your XP up to 11,000?
Will do. As we head out, Dan, I will send a Hime back in front of us with instructions to follow the boat.
All right.
Is the dog still unconscious, or can I grab him?
You can grab him.
Okay. He's
Yes.
used to being a changeling, so I just single him.
All right. All this talk about dogs. I forgot you had one, right? All right.
I was gonna say, as we're running after this boat, I can do a little bit of healing. So, Games, how bad are you looking?
11 of 31.
Okay.
There's someone that's at 1, isn't there?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh.
I didn't know you were that low. I can
take
take
care of it. I mean, I got my own healing. I can take care of that. It's all good. But I could do a second level cure wounds on Games real quick while we're running.
Much appreciated.
That's 16 to you, and then I will heal myself up with 25 hit points. I'll do 20. Leave 5 more, just in case.
You are the bomb.
That's good, because I saved the other ones for combat then. Alright, so we're heading north, right?
Right. Let me just get my notes together here. So, okay, I got my place. So yeah, all right. So you guys are again over here at the church. Found out about this business with Irina being missing and a couple of shady characters hanging around. You've tracked down a kidnapped woman. It would seem being taken into a rowboat, and that is where you are going. So you move your way through the middle of town and up the northern avenue, which you haven't done too much before. You pass Bachter House here and a number of other of the older estates of Vallacky. Some of the older noble family homes are here. Some of these buildings are abandoned or have seen better days. But with all that being said, you get through the north gate and heading north toward Lake Zarovich.
Dan, quick bookkeeping thing.
Yeah.
What armor am I wearing now?
You are wearing a piece of breastplate.
Thank you.
All right, and you are approaching the Lake Zarovich. Now, this large lake is nestled in the misty forest at the foot of the mountain. The water is perfectly still and dark, reflecting the black clouds overhead like a monstrous mirror. Pulled up along the south shore are three small rowboats. A fourth boat can be seen in the middle of the lake with a lone figure sitting in it, fishing pole in hand. Each rowboat can safely hold 5 people. He is 400 feet from shore.
Oh, there's no time to waste.
Yep.
Yeah, if you guys jump in, I'll start pushing it out.
Yep, I'll jump in.
All right, let me get myself settled here. Gonna do my best to get you all Alright, so you're all in this little rowboat that I got you here, down in this, and you only wanted to take one boat? Or did you want to split up and take 2, or?
Do you think it might be if we end up in combat, would it be better to be on 2 different boats?
Probably.
Yeah, why don't we split?
So what's the split going to be?
I'll be the extra on one of the 2 boats, since we have 5.
We should put, if he goes polar bear, there should be 3 on the other boat, don't you think?
Yeah, that works.
Because I can cast and heal across boats.
My bad, guys. I was talking to myself again. I actually want to turn into a shark or some creature like that, so I can kind of head that boat off and stop it.
Now,
Yes.
I think
I'm looking to see what there is.
so. When you're 4th level, the only limitation is the creature can't have flying speed. So you're good. You can take creatures with swimming speeds, as long as their maximum challenge rating is only 1/2.
Okay. I'll take the reef shark.
Reef shark? Okay.
Yep.
Let me grab a reef shark. Reefer shark.
More my speed there.
Here we go. Hey man, I'm a shark. Alright. How big are these things? Reef sharks are medium beasts, so they're only one little thing. But let me give you control of this this here reef shark.
Right.
In players' journals, and can be edited by the King of Jest. Alright, there's Reef Shark. So congratulations, excellent choice on a wild shape for considering the environment. So you have a nice swimming speed and can move twice as fast basically as anybody in the boats can. Which is probably an understatement. I probably should even give you more of a speed advantage, but that will be easy to carry out anyway. What is your swim speed anyway?
40 feet.
40? Okay, so we'll say the boats can move 20 in a round, and you can move 40. So in a dash, you can move 80. Oof.
Hey, I can't remember if it's this campaign or another one that was Strahd. Does anyone have the continuous flowing water thing?
What's that? What do you mean?
We have the alchemy jug.
Because could we use something that's like continuous flowing? You know, there is a jug of it flows water. Could we use it like on the back of the boat as a motor?
I don't think it makes that much water.
I don't think it comes out with that much force, right?
I don't know. You know, just
It's a good idea. Yeah, I have also been thinking, like, I don't think prestidigitation, Dan, makes enough wind to be worth anything, right?
I would.
Otherwise, it wouldn't be a cantrip,
I
right?
would venture to say probably not.
That's fine.
Right.
What if you had a sail?
I mean, you could get a little bit going.
Yeah. We just got to row. Come on, Darian. Am I in the boat with Darian? I'm going to encourage Darian to row faster.
I'm in the other boat, but thanks.
Okay, who's rowing my boat? If it's me, we've got problems.
I'm on the boat on the left, and my dog's on the boat on the right.
Yeah, I'm with Safina, and then it looks like you're with Bardor.
Okay.
But Bardor's got a 14 strength. I guess I could roll.
You're rowing. Come on, Burgomaster. That man we're chasing is tied up in the death and disappearance of your son. Have you no pride? Stroke.
I'm on a boat.
All right.
Like a
Perfect.
boss.
Absolutely perfect.
All right, well,
So I guess we have to do initiative.
Well, let me see here. What exactly? Now that we've kind of got out who's going where. So the figure in this boat is completely in a trance-like state. He doesn't seem to be responding to anything or anyone.
I wonder if he's being controlled externally somehow.
You can't see. Well, I guess maybe you can see that there is a sack lying in the bottom of the boat that is wriggling and kicking.
Come on, we got to gain 20 feet on him so we can start hitting him. So I guess we just start moving towards him.
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and. So if we're not in battle, I can't dash for 80, right? I can only go the normal 40.
Well, let's hold it right here because I think we are basically in a spot here where we're about to roll initiative, and we're so close to 10 o'clock that it just doesn't make sense to do it. But what happens is, as you're sitting and watching this figure, without a word, he picks up the sack and tosses it into the water, watches it sink, and then waits with his fishing pole in hand for his apparent reward, with a big stupid smile on his face. And that is where we will leave it off here. So this sack has been thrown into the water as you are rowing out to it. And we'll roll initiative next week when we get out there and see what we can do about getting out and saving this victim before she drowns, and finding what the hell's going on with the guy in the boat. So that is
having a shark might help.
Yeah, a shark is definitely going to help a lot. So we will see how that goes next week. But as we start to wrap up here for tonight, any closing thoughts, questions, clarifications, or anything like that?
Thank you very much.
No? Sounds like we're good. All right, everybody. Have yourselves a great week, and we will see you all next Tuesday.
Yeah. See you guys.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.